everyone, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com, and today's topic is on Biden's health. So the question, hi Lynn, can you do a reading on Joe Biden's health? Is he really having trouble thinking? Also, will Michelle Obama be his VP pick and or a future president? So, great question, right? Very timely here. So when I looked at him, I get that physical health is good, but mentally he's starting to decline. He doesn't have the clarity or the quick, intelligent responses that are desirable for a presidential contender. You know, someone will say him something, and rather than have just that quick comeback, he's not there. He doesn't have that. He wants to have those quick responses, but when he tries to express them, things just come off wrong or even sometimes like gibberish. And you've all seen the memes that are out there, and I get that's just part of what he's going through mentally. I see the powers that were backing him. They put a lot of high hopes into him, and I get they're coaching him to be able to focus on talking points, but when he's left to his own devices, many times he just has this odd or just surprising or off-color comment. And I get that Joe, he doesn't even necessarily want the presidency, but he's being forced into this. He truly does look like a puppet for the powers that were, and the powers that were are hopeful that the familiarity of his name will help earn votes from people who really don't do the research. Joe is known on the Obama administration, and there's some people that vote just based on a familiar name, and they're banking on that. And I get that Biden has participated in some really dirty deals out there, and something that I heard in my head was, I hear sniffing people is just the tip of the iceberg, and the powers that were, they're going to hold all this stuff over him. They know all this dirty stuff that he did, and they're holding it over him. And even though he doesn't really want to run, they're like, look, you're going to have to do this for us. You're going to have to, get in here. He's exchanging being a puppet that really Hillary was supposed to be in exchange for protection and to some degree freedom, because of what all he's done's gotten out, it could lead him down a very different path. So back to the VP thing. When it comes to choosing a VP, I did get that Michelle was a good choice for him strategically. I see him choosing a woman. I also see him choosing a person of color. And I get that he's most likely going to go with Kamala Harris. I had a few nudges about Elizabeth Warren and Stacey Abrams, but I don't know. I felt like Kamala was really going to be the front runner just because of what he's looking for diversity-wise as far as a VP. The powers that were, they need a familiar name out there in hopes that the popular name is going to help them overcome challenges. Because, we all know, there's people out there that are very, very diligent. They do research. They understand what's going on. They go to alternative resources. They do their homework. But then there's also people that go to the polls and they vote on what sounds familiar, who have they heard of, who's been in the news, and what connotations do they tie to it. So I really got Kamala was going to be one of the front runners of his choices. So we'll see how that goes. So anyway, I want to thank you for listening. Please feel free to leave a comment. I'm curious your thoughts. Who do you think he's actually going to pick, and proceed forward from there. So it'll be really interesting how this does pan out. So I want to thank you all for listening. Again, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Thank you. Bye.